Hello, I got Dragalgae today for Pokemon Go Battle League and Ultra League. From the obnoxious swamp event, I caught plenty of Squilp. I can't level 50 this, but 2 power-ups away from it. 500,000 Stardust. On this Pokemon, it's gonna be fun. Dragon Tail, and then Outrage Aqua Tail, pretty fun moveset. Don't need to be shielding straight away up against the Squinninja. And if it gets a boost. Unfortunately for me, it gets an attack boost. Gonna bait with the Aqua Tail in hopes of a shield, which I do get. I'm going to shield up. Throw another Aqua Tail. And that gets another shield. Gonna let this go. I'll keep a hold of the shield, farm up some energy with my Skeldridge. They lost a Skeldridge counter, at least primary one, because Shadow Ball does the damage. And now I bring in my Clefable. They do not want to go up against my Clefable with a Giratina. At this point, I'm going to let it go because I'm going to be able to get to another move before they take me out. Not sure how much Shadow Sneak would have done. It may have taken me out, but didn't chance anything and got the win. Now I got a Clefable. It's a good lead, but it's taking resisted damage as a fairy type. I do have to worry about Meteor Mash, so that's why I choose to just bring in Skeldridge. Unfortunately, they have a Swampert, which I'm not too surprised, but Shadow Ball is going to be able to do some damage, threaten the shields. I do survive one with my high enough level and great defenses in HP. Now, this is not a good position. Unfortunately, they have the Hydro Cannon ready and win the CMP, but it's very resisted. Outrage doesn't take out, so I bring in Clefable. A Meteor Mash will take a Pokemon out, a Clefable out. Unfortunately, they had tons of energy, but I overcharge. Make a educated guess, imagining they only had 2. So now one is ready. Takes out the Swampert. Do I have enough to take out this Snorlax? I should be able to. The Dragon Tail is going to do some nice damage. Aqua Tail will help with some chip. But they have Earthquake, and that's game. If they Body Slam spam, I'm not sure if I could have. I may have been able to deal with that, but Earthquake Snorlax, it happens. Aqua Tail lands on the Steelix. This is a pretty even lead. I mean, they can spam Breaking Slice, which actually it's a very favorable lead for them. But I don't want to be bringing in Skeldridge, and I definitely don't want to bring in Clefable, so this is, I'm going to have to save my extra shield. Thankfully, they bring in the Poliwrath, and I can counter it with my Clefable. Scald does solid damage, which is annoying. Does this Moonblast land? No, it does not. But thankfully, they are vulnerable. They're able to be taken out from this next Moonblast. And I needed some extra energy. I need as much energy as I can get. Ooh, one extra tap for the knockout. Can this Meteor Mash be enough? Nope. But Skeldridge is ready to clean up. And oh man, I just need one more Incinerate, and then Shadow Ball is going to take the win. I'll probably survive that Dragon Claw, but just in case. Not going to be too cocky. Now, let's see. Get a good lead, get a bad lead. Okay. Yeah, this is not good, so I'm going to bring in my Clefable, take some resisted damage. But it's still... Okay, they bring in the Cresselia. Interesting. Moonblast lands. I mean, they're not going to be able to dish too much damage. But now it's time for Meteor Mash. That's just the most spammable move. It's going to get them in a decent range. Can I farm them down? No, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna just let it go. Skeldridge is here to get that Incinerate. 2 more for it to get to a move. And Umbreon. That would have been nice to have a Clefable for, but it's gone. Time to bring in Dragalgae because it can be fine. And they bring back the Gyarados. I'm going to shield. Do I regret shielding? I do throw the Aqua Tail, so maybe I get a shield also. I do. And I reach to the Outrage, and I am going to get it. But the thing is, they gain just a bit of energy. Can I get enough Incinerates in time? As a ghost type, very weak to dark, and they're getting the Foul Place in. I need 1 more Incinerate to go through. But they get enough energy for the Foul Play. Unfortunate. Maybe I should have let them take me out. I should definitely let them take out my Dragalgae, but it happens. Misplays, just not used to Dragalgae. But now, against the Size type, of course, gonna get countered at times, and I catch the move on Skeldridge. And they bring in a Swampert. I know I can survive this. Barely. They're gonna get farm. They're gonna farm me down, and it's not gonna be good. But I'm gonna be able to tank those Hydro Cannons. I don't want to risk another Hydro Cannon going through, so I Aqua Tail for the knockout. They take me out. Can Clefable take this battle home and get the win for me? I'm really gonna need something I can just destroy with Fairy, and it's a Roserade. Yeah. Definitely not what I wanted to see. Should just forfeit it at this point, but I wanted to learn to see how much Meteor Mash would have done. Just to know for the future, just in case that happens. But on to the next battle. Good lead. Able to resist all their moves. Unless they have Dragon Pulse, which I totally forget it gets, but it is a legacy move, and it's definitely not a common thing. Gonna throw the Aqua Tail. And that's enough for the knockout. And they have an Articuno. I'm just gonna go for the Outrage. They're letting me. Not gonna give up my swap timer. It's rude. That's a loss for them. They do not want any of that. Now we have a Togekiss, so this is taking resisted hits. Time to bring in my Clefable, because Meteor Mash can threaten it. And I won't take as much damage. I guess it didn't change the... I guess maybe a bit less, but I get the attack drop with Moonblast, so... Against the Cresselia, that is fantastic. And now I am going to let that move go. Sorry for the yawn, but I almost take the Cresselia out. I decided I'd bring in Dragalgae, shield up. This Grass Knot, I could have taken it. I definitely wish I'd let that Grass Knot go. But it's time for Aqua Tail and Ditch. Skeldridge comes in. Are they going to be able to take me out before I get to a second move? Or am I going to get a knockout in time somehow? Last bird doesn't take me out. No! And I'm not going to have enough juice. Had I just let the one of the moves go, I could have won, but getting walled by a Swampert, fine. Gonna gain energy. Fortunately, it is a Hydro Cannon, so that's a big shield for them to gain. Had I let it go, maybe they would have let Ravage go. But now the Earthquake, of course. And that's just the top left. Just not going to deal with that. And another mistake is going to happen here. I know what moves Blaziken has. But I get cocky and this also goes through. Boom. That's frustrating. Because I would have loved to still have it up against the Dragonite, but fortunately for me, I have a good Pokemon in the back to deal. Gonna go for the Meaty Mash. And then I'm gonna bring in Skeldridge to try to get to that Shadow Ball. Gonna let this one go. And now I need one more Incinerate to get another move. But at this point, I'm just gonna farm energy on Clefable. No need a shield, but I do shield because Dragonite. No worry. Overkill with the Moonblast. I'm not sure how much it. Meaty Mash may not have KO'd, but I'm going to get the win either way, so. For now, I don't mind. And just go straight for the overkill of the Meaty Mash. Because why not? But now we have a Charizard. This is a different type of lead. Because Aqua Tail can damage it severely. No, they can damage me with Dragon Claw, but Aqua Tail's ready. Are they going to shield? No, they do not. And I am going to shield because I'll have plenty of energy for what is next. Some good energy for what's next. Okay, now this is a tricky scenario. I am down a shield. Up against the Melmetal. I do get the Aqua Tail off. But they bring in a Giratina. What does this Giratina have? So I let go the Shadow Ball. Should have shielded that up first because what they're going to be doing next, they're going to go for Ominous Wind. And I shielded up Shadow Ball. I definitely could survive the Ominous Wind. But then they probably would have just gone straight for a Shadow Ball. It's all up to Skeldridge. Can it get to the energy it needs? It's not going to have enough energy to take out the Swampert in the back. Unfortunately, the Dragonite lead. Gonna let that Dragon Claw go through. And Aqua Tail, does this go through? It does. And they bring in a Snorlax. What I'm doing is saving the outrage because I think I'm going to need it later. And I'm going to be taking some significant lick damage, but body slams are going to do nothing. And I'm going to be able to bank some solid energy for what's next. One more body slam going through, not going to fall for it. Outrage ready, let's go. Shadow Ball ready. Now the final Pokemon. Oh my gosh. Venusaur. And here's a mistake. I should have thrown one flamethrower. At least. Because that would have gone on a shield. This would have gone on the second shield. And that would have gone on a knockout. But instead, they still have a shield. No, I'm not going to be able to win the CMP ties. One small mistake. I did not expect Venusaur's attack to be the high. They were able to farm me down all the way and get to 2 moves to take out my last 2 Pokemon. But now we have a Cresselia. They bring in the Charizard. That does not want to see the Aqua Tails of my Dragalgae. And Clefable takes that Dragon Color like champ. But this time they actually do throw the Blast Burn, taking me out. And Dragalgae comes in, ready to do some damage. Gonna shield up that move. Now time to bring in Skeldridge. Battle the mighty Cresselia, the super tanky Cresselia. Shadow Ball lands. Almost out, let's go. Their moves are puny. I'm gonna have a Shadow Ball ready. But they have a counter. They have a Greninja, and Greninja is going to get taken out by this Outrage. And that's a W. Now we got a Obstagoon. Kind of annoying. I do have a solid counter to it with Clefable. But instead of giving up the swap alignment, going to be just taking it out head on. Now they have a Cresselia, and I'm going to be bringing in my Skeldridge. I have one less problem to worry about with the Obstagoon being out. Oh, it thinks it can damage with Moonblast. Silly opponent. It's not going to like Shadow Ball. Won't take out, but gets a shield. And another Shadow Ball's ready. That's his second shield down. Time to bring in Dragalgae. And they're only red health. But they bring in Venusaur trying to farm me down. And they take an Outrage to the face. Clefable comes in to absorb the energy. It's going to get taken out, but it's worthy sacrifice. Skeldridge gets a incinerated. For the final shield to get my Shadow Ball for the knockout. And that's a win. Ooh, awesome lead up against the Shadow Drapion. It's going to take lots of damage from Dragon Tails. Outrage is going to be able to do some big damage. But they do get the defense fall, so thankfully I let the earlier moves go. So I can shield up the moves that would do more damage. I know the Aquatail's ready. Ooh, they're just about to be out. Gonna double shield. Do they shield? That'd be silly on them. Okay, Smarty. They have the higher attack, so I'm in range for Aquatail. I mean, Hydro Cannon. Earthquake straight away, oh wow. Oh, this is tricky. Kind of needed need to get to a move before they get to a second Hydro Cannon. Did they catch something? Nope. And that's gonna be a loss. GG. Talonflame. If this is a Brave Bird, I'm done. Nope. Not done. Aquatail gets a shield though. They can't farm me down. And instead of going for the Aquatail, because it's a fairy type, I go for the Outrage. Silly me. Forgetting it's a fairy. But now I bring in the Fire. The Fire Ghost. I'm happy with this alignment. Play rough and dip. Nope, they're gonna take this flamethrower. Maybe use the last shield. They do use the last shield. Nice. Play rough again. Ooh, it's a Greninja. That's annoying. But flamethrower does some nice damage. Clefable comes in. And I get through the Meteor Mash. Gonna be just short of a knockout. Gonna shield. And I'm going to be taking the win, right? Yes, I do. Thank you for watching the video. Please leave a like and subscribe. Let me know what you want to see. Okay, this battle's... Okay, yeah, I'm going to take the win. Aquatail for the knockout. And Skeldridge takes the dub. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.